She has scratches on her? Oh. Okay. In the middle of a field. This is cool. A little creepy. Oh! Bass? Oh! Excuse me. Who are you kissing? Oh. Oh, this? For God. Oh! Dude, this instrumental. It's so simple. Oh! Are we in the chorus? Is this the chorus? Her outfit. It must be. Okay. Oh! Oh, sing! Ah! That high belt. Wow! Oh, my, this bass is gonna kill me. I'm obsessed with this sound. Oh. She paused. No. You better roll. Okay. The whistle is so nice. Hey. These lyrics. Wow, that red room. This was her debut? Oh, bridge. Hey.
You're in danger. But it's okay. You're grown now.
Oh. Sing! Oh my God, she's going off. Uh-huh. Oh. What the fuck? Wait. Good and evil people are not clearly distinguished. Good and evil coexist within one person. Even if one seems good, greed and temptation always exist together inside. We simply try to resist from being captivated by evil. Fascinating. What an insane and cool concept. Oh my God, the SM. It always jump scares me. That's fascinating. Okay, hi everyone. I'm doing my intro now. My name is Shayla. I've done quite a few Red Velvet reactions, both here and on my Patreon, and I've been interested because lots of people have said that you're gonna die at SEULGI's 28 Reasons music video because I've noted in quite a few of my reactions that I like dark Red Velvet. I like that kind of, not just like dark in theme, but dark in sound, you know? Not that I don't like their more cutesier stuff, but it's just a general trend. And people were like, oh my God, you gotta listen to 28 Reasons. And I was like, bet. So I'm here, and wow. Wow, I'm impressed. I hesitate making big statements when I've only watched something once, but I always do it anyway. This might be one of my favorite, like, solo debuts from a K-pop solo artist. I haven't listened to a ton of them, to be fair, but this song is really good and super straight up my alley. And I love when they tackle like interesting concepts that are maybe not just like surface level. They're kind of thinking a bit more, which I like that. I like it a lot. It's interesting, yeah, with the scratches on her and everything else as well. We're gonna watch this again anyways, so I get to analyze it a bit more and talk about specific parts that I like, and hopefully we don't freeze the video again. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's also a super simple video. Like, yes, we have a couple different scenes. Like, there's definitely the field scene, the scene where she's with the dancers and stuff like that. But it feels very, very located in a couple different places. And it really wants you to pay attention to those kind of transition between scenes because they're kind of important. And yeah, I would really be interested to hear kind of what the director slash artist interpretation of the music video is. She's got a chain around her neck. She's on a bed in the middle of a field. Oh, the aspect ratio change. That was cool. That was really cool. I wonder if it goes back. So here's the dancers. Yeah. Oh my god, that like fade to dark and then cut is really, really cool. Wow, just with the silhouettes too.
I kiss your brother.
Girl. What an opening line. Are you kidding?
I kiss your brother.
Sorry, I'm pausing again, but the instrumental in these verse parts, to die for. It's so simple. These little like clicks, they're not even snaps. It sounds like there's something like plastic being clicked. It's interesting.
I kiss your brother.
I guess it could be snaps if they really isolated it and cut it off, but it sounds like something plastic. There's a little echo too. Oh. Uh-huh. These outfits. She's just belt buckles everywhere. The chains. It's interesting too because it feels like everything is kind of talking about how restricted she is, like even with those straps and buckles around her in the black outfit, and then she's covered in chains in this one. But it does feel like thematically they're trying to explore like that she, in this kind of area, she seems a little bit more trapped because it was around her neck. She's in this bed in the middle of nowhere where she seems a little bit more free maybe in the other parts, but I don't know how true that is. Sorry, I forgot this pre-chorus. Holy shit. Yes. Oh my god. That fucking sound throughout is so cool. Yeah. And the double of the vocal. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, see, there's the chains in the different scene now. Oh, she sings so well in this chorus too. There it is though. And then there's two of her. Oh. Girl, okay. could be a main vocal in any other group. That's Red Velvet, though. And she's being hung. Oh my god, what a beautiful human being. And then she's being hung by her chain. I'm still distracted by how good the pre-chorus is. I'm sorry.
Dreams come true. I'm making every rule. 빼앗고 다시 줄게 너의 손.
Oh.
28 reasons 몰라도 돼. 나쁜 의도 없어 내게. 28 reasons 다 아는데 왜 또 다시
1 second. I need to go back to the first chorus for a second.
오는 게 참 재밌어. 배로 자꾸만 괴로워도 돼. 나쁜 의도
Oh, they did add it in. So the whistle isn't in this first part of the chorus in the first chorus. And then they add it here. But in this chorus, it starts with the first part. That's cool. Gives it a little bit of a shift throughout. A lot of dancing in this music video. The choreo's sick, so. Uh-huh. Ooh. That room with all the chains, her outfit. Ugh. And then the same one. And then we're in this, like, desert land. Black and white. It looks like an old movie. And then we got that, like, rising kind of synthy thing that's filling kind of the empty space that we've heard a lot throughout the verses, which is cool. Still got that bass in there. It's much more not taking up your kind of entire attention, though, because you're very much focusing on kind of what she's saying and her voice here. But also that synth. Oh, and those added vocals that come in, too. Yeah, there.
You're in danger, but it's okay.
It's okay.
You're grown now.
Oh! Wow!
28 reasons 몰라도 돼. 나쁜 의도 없어.
Editing. Okay, I'm so sorry. I also want to say, I feel like the reason why I'm enjoying this, or one of the reasons why I'm enjoying this so much, is it's a solo debut. I really hope it is actually a solo debut and I'm not lying on my ass, but I'm pretty sure it's her solo debut, and it's one of the only solo debuts I've ever seen that has made me completely see an idol in a different light. Like, a lot of times I feel like there is like this is probably what they're going to end up doing because this is kind of what they're known for, or they're like a main vocal and they're going to do a ballad or whatever, you know, like there's an opportunity to fill kind of what people know them as and what they do best, just to do it more on their own solo journey, which is fine. Like, there's no problem with that. It's just interesting when you see someone like this that does something that completely changes your perception of them. Because, yeah, when I heard they were saying that SEULGI did something dark, I was like, okay, interested. I didn't think it was going to be anything like this. I don't know why, but this is just not what I expected her to do, and I love that. I love it. Wow, I don't think she's had like a solo comeback, but I'd be super interested in checking out more if she has more, especially if it's like this. Is there a mini album? Do I have to react to a mini album? Is it more like this? I'll be so happy. Anyways, continue the reaction, Shayla.
속삭이지
Ugh.
나는 네 어둠과 빛인 걸
Hey.
But it's okay.
The snaps.
You're grown now.
This is the best part. Oh, she keeps going.
Reasons 몰라도 돼 나쁜
This editing.
없어 내게
And then the ad lib. Oh. What a bridge. And transition into the last chorus.
무기력한 머리로 feel so bad 천국을 보여줄게 Oh you're together 너부터 원망해 I don't care 망가질수록 나를 원해
It feels like they kept adding voices to that to the chorus as well, and I'll have to re-listen to the earlier choruses to see if I'm right about that. But what I like really enjoy is, and it is a thing, lots of songs do this, but I like a song that feels like it has movement and it's building towards something. And that means like during your choruses or during the parts that are usually kind of stagnant, they sound usually quite similar, there needs to be some dynamic shift, whether that means they're adding instruments, you're adding something interesting performance wise, but I like it to be in the song specifically, and ad libs at the last chorus is something that often we see. But I really enjoyed how it changed, but not in the way that maybe you're going to notice first listen, not in the way that you're going to pay attention to as much, but it still very much feels like we're building towards something, and that something like really pays off with that like belt run into the final chorus that continues kind of another ad lib. Like I really enjoy that final chorus, and I think that whoever produced this, holy shit, give them all my money. That was amazing. I want more songs like this and more concepts like this. And I said it in my cosmic reaction. Like, Red Velvet's team really feels like they know the girls and care so much about the art they're making, whether it's the design team, the music team, the artists themselves, the dancers, whatever. And it really shows through when they execute concepts like this so well. Yeah. I love this song. I'm very excited to be able to listen to it. After everyone being like, you need to react to 28 reasons. Dude, you need to do it. So, very excited for that. I'm gonna look if she has a solo album. Wait, that's it? Oh, she does! Oh, Dead Man Running, Bad Boy, Sad Girl, featuring, Anywhere But Home, Los Angeles, and Crown. Hell yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually so stoked. I love new music, and if the album is anything like this song, I'll be very happy. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for suggesting this. This was very enjoyable, and I'm excited to see what the other Red Velvet members have done, because I believe, have all of them had a solo debut? I know at least I've listened to some of Wendy's solo stuff. I think Joy has done one as well, and obviously SEULGI. So we'll see. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.